Hello everyone, I am Dr. Geetanjali Srivastav from the Department of Commerce at the Bhopal School of Social Sciences. And today in this module, we are going to discuss about the promotion of business. According to Oxford Dictionary, the term promotion means the act of taking steps for the formation of something. Any person who conceives the business idea and takes steps to implement it is known as promoter. A promoter conceives an idea for the setting up of a business. He makes preliminary investigations and ensures about the future prospects of the business. He brings together various persons who agree to associate with him and share the business opportunities. He prepares various documents and gets the company incorporated. He raises the required finances and gets the company going. Bhavish Agrawal and Ankit Bhati is one of the best example of Indian promoter who launched India's very own cab, Ola. Now, for every beginner, it is very crucial to understand the various stages in promotion. The first step is the discovery of the idea. Then it is investigation and verification. Then next is assembling the factors of production, and last is financing the proposition. Once there is a proper implementation of all these stages together, definitely there is going to be the sure shot success for the promoter. Now let us see the various types of promoters. There are many types of promoters like occasional promoters, professional promoters, financial promoters, technical promoters, specialized institutions who also act as promoters, government and political promoters. Now let us see the different types of the promoters. The first is the occasional promoters. These promoters take interest in floating some companies. They are not in promotion work on a regular basis, but they take up the promotion of some company initially, and once it is over, they go back to their original profession. For example, engineers, lawyers, etc. Then the next is professional promoters. These persons are specialists in promoting new business ventures. Promotion is their full-time occupation. They not only promote the business enterprise, but they are also actively involved in its incorporation and flotation. Once company starts, they hand over the company to its shareholders or to the board of directors. For their professional service, they get commission, or they may also get the administrative jobs in the management. In India, there is lack of professional promoters. In many other countries, professional promoters have played an important role and helped the business community to a great extent. In England, issue houses, in USA, investment banks, and in Germany, joint stock banks have played the role of promoters very appreciably. The next is financial promoters. Some financial institutions of financiers may take up the promotion of a company. They generally take up this work when the financial environment is favorable. Then comes the technical promoters. They are the one who are expert in technical matters. They make use of their specialized knowledge and training in promoting new business ventures. Area of expertise may relate to law, engineering, consultants, architects, etc. Such promoters are given fee for their consultancy services. Then the next is specialized institutions. The specialized institutions float new business enterprises either at their own or by collaborating with other enterprises. Example, IDBI, ICICI and other financial institutions which provide financial aid and guidance in launching new business ventures. Generally, the merchant banking divisions of these institutions deals with promotion of work of business concerns. Then the next is government. The union and the state government also act as promoters. A large number of business enterprises have been floated by the government in the public and joint sectors to carry various types of business activities. For example, Micro Unit Development Refinance Agency, that is Mudra Bank, has been created to enhance credit facility to boost the growth of small business in rural areas. Government has introduced this scheme to support for small business in India. In 2015, the government allocated 10,000 crores to promote startup culture in the country. The Mudra banks provide startup loan for rupees 10 lakh to small enterprises, businesses which are non-corporate, non-farm, small and micro enterprises. It comes under Pradhan Mantri Mudra Yojana, which was launched on 8th April 2015. Then the next is political promoters. Such promoters like the member of parliament or the member of legislative assemblies or other important political leaders in collaboration with specialists make an attempt to enrich their influence. Their political linkages help them in their mission. So, these were the very important types of the promoters, and these different kinds of promoters in any way help the commencement of the business. Now, let us see the functions of promoters. Obviously, the first function is the selection of business. As we know, promoter is the person who conceives the idea. So, obviously, here his first function is to select the business, the product or the line of business in which he want to continue his future business. Then the next is the size of the business unit. It is completely the responsibility of the promoter to see whether he is going to start his business in the small scale or into the large scale. So, that is why the second is the size of business unit. Then it is the location of the business. Here the promoter will decide whether to set up the business which is nearby the market or nearby the availability of the raw material. Next is choice of form of organization. Here the promoter will decide whether he want to start the business in the form of the sole proprietorship or in the form of LLP or in the form of joint stock company. Then it is the financial planning, in which he will decide from which sources he is going to arrange the funds, maybe from the banks or maybe from the investors or maybe from his personal resources. Then he will decide what all are the physical facilities will be needed by him, then the plant layout, whether he would be requiring the process layout or the product layout or the combination of both. Then the very important function of the promoter is to prepare the project report, in which he will mention the commencement of the business, the plan, the vision and the objective of his business. And the last is launching the enterprise. Launching the enterprise means once the project report is ready, every investigation, every verification is done, he will submit all his documents to the registrar and then he will get the incorporation certificate. Now, let us see What should be the qualities of a successful promoter? A successful promoter should be a good leader. He should have wide knowledge, not only about his business, but also about the politics, the technology, the economics and the society. This may be the business ethics, this may be the demands and the needs of the stakeholders. He should be an initiator and visionary with dynamic outlook. He should be adaptable in all the situations. He should be self-confident. He should be ethically and socially responsible with consistent behavior. He must have good business connections and lot of goodwill. And the basic thing which every promoter should have is the aptitude for research, analysis and growth. And finally, the aptitude for the research analysis and growth is must for a promoter. So, this was all about the promotion of business in this module. I hope the concept is clear to you all. Thank you so much. Stay safe.